Josh, it is a can full of soda.
Yeah.
Do not explode. Okay, thank you.
You think I'm an idiot?
Not that, just that you would do it maliciously on purpose.
Oh, well, you know, that's why it's hovering over my lap.
But it will spray all over both of us. Like thunder. Thunder from the gods. And also piss from the gods.
That's what rain is.
Dude, that shit is going everywhere.
It kind of is.
That ice is really like making it go places.
I know, that's a little weird. That's different than usual. Why'd you get these little mini cans?
I like walked past them and I'm like...
Did you just be like, I just think they're cute?
Yeah. I was like, you know what? It's a more of a mini cans kind of week than a full cans kind of week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, mini cans.
I mean, you like them, right?
I mean, I feel like you should get like quadruple the number of them.
Considering the amount of that's actually in them.
Yeah. Like, I think I'd be more okay, like, if the case was, like, double the number. I'd be okay with it, but because of how... I don't know.
Because a single can probably would have filled up to about, like, here.
Yeah.
Would have filled up that cup instead of halfway through the cup. So, you know, it's just smaller portions. We all need that in our lives.
Oh, bruh. People, audience. By audience. Look,
Oh, yeah. So, Josh performed a science experiment where...
I put the kernels from our popcorn back into the bag and popped them. There's still some leftover seeds because I don't want to burn this little batch. But
and he also left kernels all inside my fucking
I
microwave.
couldn't reseal the bag, so just some kernels shot out.
Yeah, but that also means you could have grabbed them when you took your thing out.
They're
of the
hot!
bag. So is the bag. You grab that.
That's different.
Heat's heat.
Nah. It's different. A, like, cardboard / paper bag.
I know.
That's fine. The little red hot.
Yeah, they're kind of like little lava pearls, huh?
Yeah.
They get pretty dang hot. But they have to pop, so.
Well, they can pop at a cooler temperature.
They can just do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why don't we just genetically engineer these seeds to pop at a lower temperature?
That would be pretty cool. What if you could like breathe? What if you could get enough heat where you would breathe on the kernels and they popped? Just like, and it goes.
No, that's a new era of Pop Rocks.
Man, Johnny makes really good popcorn, like with like kernels in a pan. He seasons them perfect, pretty good. He makes pretty good stuff.
All right.
He turned 29 recently.
He turned 58 today.
I know, right? Gonna have to start sending him to a home soon. Gotta get him checked into a home. He's losing his
like
marbles.
in Frasier.
Just like in Frasier. He's not moving. Is he moving in with you or is he moving in with me?
Oh, you.
Damn. I mean, that'd be fine. I've lived with him for
Remember, I'm the
a long time.
Niles.
True. That's a... I guess that would make me Frasier, but I don't really know if that's a good thing or bad thing at this point. We only watched one episode. To be the Frasier. That is so Frasier.
So I self-identify as Niles.
Yeah, you really do. You are identified by others as Niles, okay? You don't have to self-identify. We know. We all know.
Though who knows? Maybe I'll kin Diana and
In Cheers.
Yeah.
Maybe. She's just...
Some of her lines are like, that's a little cutting.
Yeah.
I kind of like
I
that.
just think she's really cute. Like, she's still a cute lady. The movie that I most recently watched her in, The Money Pit with Tom Hanks. Really good.
My
really
parents really like that movie.
The Money Pit, really?
Yeah.
Because Meg really likes it. She showed it to me the first time, like, probably 2 years ago. It's a good movie. I watched it again this past year.
I like the turkey scene.
I just love how unhinged they both get. Like, it's just so funny. It's really good.
It's a better version of Crimson Peak.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even say you're like wrong. You are, but you're not. It's weird.
I think Crimson Peak is based on Money Pit.
Well, it's supposed to. Well, it's based on Haunted Mansion.
It's based on Money Pit.
It's based on both. Yeah, true though.
It's based on Money Pit. They used the marketing from the Haunted Mansion.
There you go. I do like watching Crimson Peak.
It's a silly movie.
It's goofy, right?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty whack.
I really like the breakfast scene where the sister wife is just making that breakfast. She's so aggressive about it.
Yeah.
I made this thinking of you all, and I'm just like, this girl is not well.
I really enjoy that movie, actually. It's just wacky. I like the ending. Well, you know, I mean, it's a Del Toro film. I just like the way it's shot.
Yeah,
it looks stunning.
I do think the first, 15 minutes is obnoxious.
Yeah.
I really hate how long they spend on in-universe scenes. Like, oh, I like to think of my story as a romance. But it just has ghosts in it. And I'm like, Del Toro. Del Toro, I love you.
He really wanted people to feel that way about that movie, because that's how he feels about that movie.
Sure.
So he had to feed everybody the line so that they would connect, be like, oh, she's referring to the situation as a whole. Oh, it's a love. You know, because the audience can't be trusted to come to their own conclusions correctly.
It's true. I've seen Lost Village.
There you go.
The greatest anime ever made.
Tokimane?
Classic,
so dude.
I love that one of the characters is straight up never named in all 13 episodes. And so in the credits, they're just referred to as driver.
Hell yeah. Has Okeda worked on anything recently? What's her newest thing?
You know, I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Because, you know, it's always just a good time. You see her name on the writer's list.
Oh, I am having a time. A good time, we'll put a pin in that. But I will be having
a time.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh at some point because someone will befall a misfortune that is hilarious.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
pretty much.
Good old Okeda for you.
Okay, we're here. And we're with Big Bear.
Yiska.
And he's gonna be like, so these are what flowers and trees are. And Cliff is like, oh my god, I've never seen a flower.
I've never seen a flower or a turai.
A turi.
A turi. Tree.
I want people to start calling trees turis.
Turis.
Yeah, turis.
There's no U there.
Turi. Because the E can still make the R.
It is kind of weird seeing an R right next to a T. If you look at that in isolation.
Yeah,
Tree.
You can see it now.
Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Why do you have to do this?
What?
I don't ever critically look at words like this until you fucking talk about it.
It's fine.
I'm perfectly content with knowing what this weird conglomerate of symbols is made to me in our language. I'm perfectly content. You don't have to point out bits and pieces of them.
Sure. But I will anyway.
No. Villain.
Yeah?
Villainous.
I point to an nearby oak tree that's sitting next to the church. I think it's standing. That's just me. Could I hear your name for that? The bear smiles and clears his throat. I think I hear him say something along the lines of alone, but I can't be certain. Oh.
It's here.
Where?
He's on his way.
Quite the old couple you make. Caldwell is standing outside of the church. You're late again. Know what energy he gives me?
What?
The antagonist from Sophia the First. The magician guy?
Yeah. This is Ono's uncle.
Oh my god, that was a crossover that needed to happen.
Yeah, right?
It was like Sophia meets the Lion Guard.
Oh, but would Sophia be in 2D or would the Lion Guard be in 3D?
I feel like I think it'd be cheaper to put Sophia into the Lion Guard. But I would want it to be the Lion Guard appears in like the land of Sophia the First.
They find one of the stones in her kingdom.
Yeah. It'd be good. I take a look at my pocket watch. Oh, only 15 minutes? The Reverend rolls his eyes. Consistent, at least. 15 minutes may be nothing to you, but the children are on a schedule. Given that the nature of your thesis centers on work, I thought it would be pertinent to show you how the sustainability of this settlement starts with school.
So, can you hide the text box real quick?
Oh God.
So, like, I know that he's holding his arms behind his back.
Yeah.
But if you just think about it, where they just end right there, and he's just got little nubby arms.
He's got little nubs. Imagine him, like, T-posing.
like, it's just his little wings that he keeps just in the sleeves. Like,
yeah.
But just, like, short arms that only go down to his wings.
Yeah. He can do it.
It was just really, it was a funny thought that I looked through the text box and I was like,
Terrible. He beckons us down the hallway leading to the chapel. It's empty right now, but he leads us through a corridor on the left side of the crucifix-shaped door building. That thing.
Mm-hmm.
It leads us to a long room furnished modestly. Several dozen boys and girls dressed in white shirts and black pants are looking over Bible scripture and copying specific passages onto brown paper with quills and ink. It doesn't look that different from my schooling experience. Aside from the fact that everybody is much better behaved. But what strikes me as odd is the quiet. Back in my school days, there would be whispering and giggling between compatriots in even the quietest of study halls on occasion. But here, the room is only filled with the sounds of scratches on paper and the bubbling of ink. Heating and guaranteed lunch and morning meals that they would often otherwise miss are prohibited. Prohibited.
These kids are not allowed to eat.
Did I say they could eat? Never.
They will learn through starvation.
This man's giving Palpatine energy already.
He really is. He does have the unlimited power. He says, do it.
I love Palpatine. He's such a little guy.
He kind of is.
He's just there he's got his arms tucked in. That man's living the lap of luxury, just like, I'm watching my Cirque du Soleil Blitzball bullshit. Oh.
Shit, I forgot they put Blitzball in Star Wars. You're so right. It is, though. Man.
They showed the sphere and the water people doing the sport.
What a fumbling of a mini game. Like, concept, I think Blitzball is really cool. Playing that in
I think
the game
it should have
ass.
just been volleyball.
Just period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make that so much less obnoxious.
Yeah.
It'd be better this way.
It really would. Like, beyond the required story playing of Blitzball, never ever played a game.
No.
Like, because it's just not, like, what do you get from beating everything in it? Do you get, like,
Wakka's overdrive.
Is it his overdrive or his ultimate weapon?
One of the two.
Okay. I'd figured it was something for him, but like, is that even worth it?
He's the strongest character.
I know, but is getting his ultimate shit worth it?
That's part of what makes him the best character.
Oh, so you had to play Blitzball.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you're going into like post-game content, you need Waka.
Yeah. Who needs that? Shadow Aeons, whatever. Fuck it. Nah.
You know, you have the best party in the game, Titus Riku Waka.
Yeah, facts.
And I love when they go like, we're going to make the game harder by doing underwater segments where you can only use Titus Riku Waka.
Little did you know.
And I'm like, did they not know?
I've already filled in their entire sphere grids.
I'm just like, are you aware?
I just left Kilika.
Right.
And they have, well, she's not with you in Kilika, but
no.
Whatever.
10 is a weird game.
Oh, when are you going to play 10?
Access to books and writing tools are also ensured. He turns to me suddenly, and his robes flutter with the sharp turn. Do you have questions or concerns so far? None, really. Based on Avery's story about his sister, I expected to see starvation conditions. Yeah, see, prohibited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Illness, injuries, or devices of misconduct. Like a small phone. But everyone here looks incredibly ordinary.
Mr. Caldwell, why do you have a smartphone here in the 1800s? Don't ask questions.
Yeah, he's Palpatine. He's got a smartphone.
Just a smartphone.
A smartphone.
A smartphone from the Star Wars.
He's gonna take out his, like, weird curved lightsaber. Which I've never understood.
That's Dooku.
No, he has. Oh,
Palpatine
right. Yeah,
doesn't have it. It's Dooku that has the
Ventress.
curved light.
Yeah.
Ventress has the. Oh yeah.
Ventress.
Because Ventress learned
ones.
under
Yeah.
Dooku, so she has double ones.
It just looks. It looks so dumb when they like tilt their hand so that it. Shoots.
No, it's cool as fuck. Shut up.
Oh my God.
No, it's so cool. Shut up. No, it's cool.
It's not.
Because he does like a flick down and he goes, Pshing! It's so cool.
It's so dumb.
No, it's cool.
No, the only cool lightsabers are the Beyblade ones.
The fucking with the Inquisitor lightsabers. They're so dumb.
What do you look at them like a helicopter away?
The fact that they can fly is the stupidest thing.
It's so dumb
it's
looking. I love it.
Stupid, dude.
It's so dumb it shoots back around to being amazing.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah. It's like a victory Gundam, you know?
Yeah, okay. You say that, it makes sense.
Yeah. They're gonna stand up to the victory.
Stand up to the victory. I love that opening.
It's pretty fun. I could easily see myself attending a school not unlike this in Batavia had my parents been poor. Caldwell makes a gesture with his wing for the two of us to follow him still. While every child must learn to read and write, few pursue scholarly paths in isolation. It is crucial to train students to work with their hands just as well as their minds. As he opens the door to the outside, we feel a wave of heat enter the building. But we come upon a field of bright green grass, and the sky is crystal blue. Goodness gracious, why is this in your mind?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, my stars and garters, or whatever that phrase.
No, you got it.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got it right there. Well, slap my mama and call me Sally.
Oh my God, Hank McCoy says that a lot. Just like, oh, my stars and garters.
Oh, my stars and garters.
At least he used to, like in some era.
Likely not anymore.
No. This was pre-genocide.
Ah, okay.
So when he was still a fun character.
He probably says, "Oh, no cap." That's probably what he says now.
No head.
So no head. I love that video. It's really good.
It is difficult to conceal my excitement. There's wildflowers and fruit trees and more varieties placed perfectly into snug raised beds. A low drone comes from boxes and boxes of honeybees. We ain't here. We ain't doing that.
No?
Aligned in rows like soldiers.
No, honeybees are cute though.
No.
Yeah.
They're not. They'll go up your nose and kill you.
That's not true.
Well, they can.
They can, but it would be really difficult. Like a bee would have to like squeeze into your nose, and you'd have to let that happen.
They can fit in there.
Not like they're not gonna like fly and just go like a cavernous hole. They would have to. They're round. They have to like. They would have to get here to your cavity and like wiggle in there.
Oh my god, I hate. They're just so loud and they're so buzzy.
And then you'd have to go like.
And I'm like, no, you all can go.
No,
you all can. Just
honeybees
go.
are cute. They're fun.
They're not.
They're silly.
No.
It's wasps that are the devil. Man,
you don't like the dommy mommies of flying insects that are wasps?
From a distance, a far distance.
They're basically Lady Dimitri.
Yeah, but like, you know, in some weird, super far off alternate weird timeline, I could actually fuck Lady D and not a wasp. So, would doing both kill me? Probably. But there's one I would rather do than the other. But when I was in New Orleans,
yeah,
one of the
buddies. Did you hug a wasp?
No, one of the buddies. We went and walked down the riverside, and it was near this like, not like a natural history museum, but like an anthropology sort of museum. Yeah. And there was this tent sitting outside near the walking path, where there was a bunch of bugs that were in like containers for people to come and look at, and they would talk about the bugs.
Yeah. And
one of the buddies that I went with got into like almost an argument with one of the people working the booth.
Yeah.
About like, but why do we have wasps? And the person was trying to like tell them why we have.
Chain.
Yeah. Why do we have wasps? Why are they important? And they were the worker was explaining this to him, but like my buddy was just like, no, they're the devil. This does this, but that doesn't do that. He was arguing with this expert.
Oh my god.
It was really funny.
My god.
He just really hates them.
I mean, I do as well. Because what they keep other populations of bugs down.
Mm-hmm.
They fight spiders sometimes.
They do.
Those are radical.
Like
the battles between spiders and wasps, because they're like kind of keeping each other in check.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so weird. I hate them both.
Yeah. I mean, the only spiders that are okay are jumping spiders because they're cute. They're like the tiny little furry ones.
Yeah, I still don't like them.
I would rather not touch them or have
because
them near
they jump.
Me. Yeah, right.
It's so weird because I'll be looking at them and then it'll be like,
and then sometimes it'll be at you and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
But no,
cage them.
Yeah, anything else? Hell no, absolutely not. If it's got thin legs, nope. Thick fuzzy legs, nope. Get out of here.
No, we ain't doing this.
Don't even get close to me.
I can make them out even from far away. I can even see them flit to and fro like fairies with iridescent wings, wiggling their wee fuzzy bodies free from pollen as a pixie with stardust.
Cliff, are you okay? Cliff, are you good, my guy?
That's a description.
It really is.
Look, arm.
It's a wing. It's his wing.
Well, that's still an arm.
It's considered his wing.
It can be both.
I think they refer to it in the world as the wing.
It's true. It's fine. Bees could be considered the forebearers of a self-sufficient civilization.
So giving him hands really changes the meaning of flipping someone the bird. You know what I'm saying? He threw that shit up and be like, oh my god, we can't do anything about that.
Without them, the flowers wouldn't breed.
Why did you say it like that? It's horrible.
I'm gonna start referring to flowers getting pollinated as flower breeding.
Fuck.
They're gonna procreate.
But that's so good, though.
Without them, the fruit wouldn't grow. They live in harmony, communicating with one another to serve their queen. Incels, a lot of them, bringing life and treasure to all of God's creatures. What, are you okay over there?
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Bees are incels. All of them. You heard it here.
There is no nobler creature than the humble honeybee. One is still wiggling its butt. Okay, for a second I was like, was that him saying that? Was this a narration? I'm like, wait. I want Caldwell to say that.
Oh, look, one of them is still
shaking its little butt.
We call that twerking in the beekeeping community. Look at it. Go on, throw it back, Legit.
He's gonna hit the gritty.
The bee's shaking its butt and Caldwell's hitting the gritty next to the beehive.
No! Yiska, can show you how they are tended. Oh, truly? He was one of my best students. That is why he still tends to the bees, and is granted privilege here and there for his ongoing toils past graduation.
I bet Yiska wants to wrap his hands around that noodle neck. They are appreciated, Reverend.
Though you do have your helpers, don't you?
Kids just like me.
It takes particular tactics and temperaments to command respect. Take notes from him, Mr. Howlink. He turns to go and then doubles back. Oh, if you finish with the bees early, do show him some carpentry as well.
Yes, Reverend.
The bear exhales when Caldwell is gone.
I take it you've never collected honey before.
I should say not. Why, I'd never forgive myself if I crushed some by accident, or made a mess of all of the precious honeycombs. Besides, stingers hurt.
We have ways to protect you from that. Here, come to the shed.
We tromp on over to a white-washed shed with a padlock. Yiska unlocks it and lifts a heavy latch from several bars. It's very secure for a shed. Inside, there's hats with nets tied to the brim, and thick, hardy gloves made of reinforced canvas. Canvas. Yeah, canvas.
Canvas.
There's an entire suit made of the material, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You can try on the bee suit. You can try the bee suit on if you need full protection.
Hardly necessary.
Me and the bees are bros.
If my paws and peepers are covered, that's more than ample protection for me.
Grab the hat and gloves, then. You don't need to put them on yet.
Right. Yiska pulls something out of a barrel, and it looks like a metal can with a bellows attached behind it that has a long metal tip that's stoppered with a cork. What kind of a contraption is this?
It's a smoker.
He takes the lid off and shows me a hollow well inside of the metal can.
We can start a flame with cardboard and pine needles that burns inside, and we can puff out the smoke using the spout on the billows.
Why do you need to make smoke?
It makes the bees docile.
He pulls a piece of cardboard out of the shelf and rolls it into a little band. Then he takes a lighter from his pocket, ignites it, and puts it in the smoker. We leave the shed, locking it behind us as the bear leans over to scoop dry pine needles off the floor, stuffing it into the smoker.
Hey, does Smoker One Piece have one cigar pre-time skip and two post-time skip, or has he always had two?
I thought he always had two.
Okay, I wasn't sure, because I thought
that you called him Smoker One Piece.
You know, just so people would know.
Full name,
Smoker One Piece. Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like how you have Zora One Piece, Nami One Piece, Brook One Piece.
Don't they have full names?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what Nami's name is. I know there's Roronoa Zoro.
Yeah?
Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
Usopp.
Usopp.
Tony Chopper is his full name.
Full name?
His full Christian name. His God-given Christian name. Chopper was baptized. We all know this.
He's a good little Christian.
He's a good little Christian boy.
Oh no!
I don't know if they all have full names that we know. Like, what's Sanji's full name?
He does have a full name.
I don't know it. What's Nami's?
It's plot relevant. I don't remember it. Is what it is.
But yeah, you just say their name and from what they're from. But okay.
Oh, like Mr. Sans Undertale?
Yeah, Sans Undertale.
I hate that phrasing so much.
But it's so funny. So, Nils, apparently Smoker always had 2 cigars. Because we watched the live action One Piece, and it ends off on Smoker showing like up for like half a second.
Yeah.
And he had 2 cigars. I'm like, doesn't he get 2 after the time skip? But he always
I thought
had 2.
his only design change post time skip was his haircut is now like fully slicked back and the sides are shaved.
I think so. Because he's like always just wearing just his coat. He's always like shirtless underneath.
Yeah.
Like most of the people in One Piece.
Do be that way.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to the time skip yet, so I can't tell you.
True.
All my time skip information comes from you right now.
True.
I see. He takes a while to do this. A stolfin more pine nettles in that in than I had thought possible. But eventually he closes the top and squeezes the billows a few times to show me puffs of concentrated smoke emit in a direction out of the spout.
Now you want to put the netting on.
Rightio?
Flameo.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, we get like the net view. Oh, the net view. This is when the HUD shows up, right? We get the health, the ammo.
My God. Cliff is like going into Halo.
Yeah, Cliff is the Master Chief.
The Halo HUD shows up.
Yeah. You just hear dun 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 dun. Go to smoke these bees.
The bear squeezes the billows and aims the nozzle at the opening of the box where bees are climbing out.
Oh, when are you gonna play Halo? You can get the Master Chief Collection on PC.
It's a shame I don't have a PC. Puffs of smoke shoot their way into the boxes, and the droning gets louder. I thought you said they're supposed to calm down.
Give them 5 minutes.
I look into the distance. I see a young squirrel in a school outfit and nailing planks together. An older male dog monitors her. The shape of it reminds me of all of the flower beds around us. I have to resist asking to get involved. While we wait, is it true what the Reverend said? That the kids like you, the bear blinks.
They can see that I am strong and can do some things they can't yet. That often impresses children.
Right, but he said they like you. Do they tell you much about their experiences in school?
No more than I already know.
So, what do you know? Ask it. Don't say this in your head. Oh, yeah.
Rewards come if you behave. Consequences come if you do not.
Okay. Consequences like what?
Weren't you punished in school when you didn't obey your teachers?
I've had my paws slapped by a ruler more times than I'd like to count. He nods.
I'm treated well when I keep to myself and when I listen.
I see. He wipes his brow.
The beast should be calm by now.
He steps over to lift the box. The bees are all jittering, moving slower than they were before. He pulls out a wooden sheath that's covered on one side by drowsy-looking bees and a thick, golden hive-like pattern of hexagons.
If you wore a full beekeeper suit, would you go around the bees?
No!
You don't like them that much?
No!
Even if you're protected?
No, they're loud. I don't like the buzzing.
The buzzing's not that bad.
I don't like the buzzing.
But
It's
you have
too
a whole...
buzzing.
See, that's what we don't call it buzzing anymore. Man, yeah, a bee was buzzing all around me, man.
The bees do be
The bees do be buzzing. It's so loud, can't you hear it? Oh, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm totally gonna do that. See if somebody notices. Like, are you saying buzzing? Yeah, buzzing. Well, I don't know what I'm so confused. I'm so confused about. The bees do be buzzing. Look at him throw it back. Damn, shawty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The honey here has a distinct smell too.
It smells shyly of honeysuckle, but there was a strong Melanie? Melanie or Meloni?
Melanie. Like it's melon.
A melon.
It's a melon.
Melon why?
It is smelt of melon.
You guys are struggling out here, huh?
Always.
Words are hard.
We're always struggling. What do you mean?
Sometimes we have to break out the dictionary.
This is great.
Well, it's very interesting to listen to from in here because I can't see the word.
Melanie.
Melanie, like
Melanie.
smelling of lemon. Melon, not lemon. Shut up. It's got the same letters, okay? Josh, your dyslexia is rubbing off on me. You need to stop.
That's not even dyslexia. I'm just looking at the word. I know where the letters
I
are.
read it as lemony for a
Lemony?
second. It's got the same letters in a different order.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. The lemony scent of Sagar flowers within. Beautiful.
Oh. As the Reverend said, it's just the miracle of bees.
He scrapes off a nugget of waxy honeycomb and holds it out to my paw.
Try it.
I pick it off of his tool and plop it into my mouth. The crunch is followed by the bright floral taste, and it melts in my mouth.
I like honey. I don't like honey that much. That's so much honey all at once.
You never just bit into a honeycomb?
Mm-mm. I mean, I have, but I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
No. I like honey with things. And I'm okay if I taste it. I just like to taste other things with the honey.
What would you eat the honeycomb with the honey removed?
Maybe.
So you just get this crunchy, waxy.
Yeah, the crunchy,
thing.
waxy thing. It'd probably be,
and it probably like has the honey taste infused into it.
It'd probably be satisfying.
Yeah.
It's just like
nice
globbing honey, you know.
Yeah, honey crunch.
Like I would never have like a spoonful of honey. I don't think that tastes. It's just too much of
you
that
take
flavor.
honeycomb, you take a spoon, you crunch it, and pour some milk into it.
So you make honeycomb cereal.
Yeah.
Man.
That's how it's done. That's how you made homemade honeycomb cereal, folks.
I like. Son of a bitch. Like 3 burps in a row.
Yeah.
My dad used to love honeycomb.
Mhm.
I never was a huge fan of it, but I'd eat it if it was there. But like after a while, we stopped getting it. I probably haven't had that cereal in like over 10 years.
The only cereal I buy is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You know, reasonable.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes are still good though.
I mean, like, they're fine, but I like the taste of the milk after I eat my Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Do you know why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? When are we gonna do a cereal tier list?
Oh my god, I'd rather do a cereal mascot tier list.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, and the Cookie Crisp Wolf would be on the top.
You heard it here, folks. What's his name? Does he have a name?
I think he's just the Cookie Crisp Wolf.
Just the Cookie Crisp
I just want to pin him down.
Oh boy. That could be fun. That'd be a fun thing to do.
It do be that
Let us know
way.
if you want to see that, audience. We'll do a
No.
cereal mascot tier list. You have to demand it, though.
I better see 20 comments below.
20, easy.
Yeah.
GG easy.
And they have to be different people.
So bust out your alts, fam.
Burst out your alt accounts.
Bust
folks.
out your alts.
Yeah. I can't help but lick all of it off my fingers, which makes the bear start laughing. What? It's good.
I just picked you as more delicate eater.
Not when I'm ravenous. I forgot what we didn't eat. I forgot that we didn't eat breakfast and my stomach rumbles. The honey should hold me over for now. A sudden draft blows in and it blows soft ripples over the grass. The trees rustle as I feel the cool air against my skin and smell the honey hovering over me.
What an interesting choice. There's too many implications which concern me.
Well, you know, the school.
Yeah.
The situation with the...
Right. I guess it might not be so bad here after all. Yeah, school's probably kind of fucked up, so...
Well, there's also, like, the situation with, like, the stores.
Yeah.
What do you pick?
Second one.
Second one?
Too many implications which concern me.
I think so, too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a school like that would seem normal to me. I've never known much different. But it's different for people who live under the thumb of this country. Despite how sweet the honey might taste or how beautiful the land is here, these people still aren't given a choice in the matter, what this country tries to do with them. But as soon as I pluck my own board of bee wax out of the hive, a sound disturbs the peace. Somebody barks out a call for the wheat field behind us. We both turn around and my heart sinks a bit to see Sella. I can tell that he doesn't care much for me, but I don't want to cause any trouble. He starts talking in the Meseta language. I don't know if he knows, but I can understand him. I can make out injury, beast, white, and corpses.
White.
Sella is pointing over to something in the cornfield, and Yiska is looking back. I can translate the bear's response to something close to, "Are you sure?" Sella undeniably says yes several times. What are you two talking about? Sella sucks through his teeth.
He should know.
No what? The fox gives me a dirty look, but the bear gives him one that makes him stand down.
Yeah, you better listen to him, Sella. Follow.
We walk for a few minutes towards the center of the cornfield. I hear bees swarming. Or at the very least, that looks like bees. Bee flies?
Bee flies.
Bee flies.
Huh.
Okay. That's a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a little guy.
Yeah, he certainly is littler than he was probably when he was alive.
Yeah. How do you know that they're not alive?
It's just intuition.
Okay, reasonable.
Intuition.
Reasonable. I understand. Good. We'll end the part here.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have fun with this hunk of meat later.
I guess we will.
Yeah. We'll see you around, everyone.